Hey, stick around. I'm going to show you how to string up onions that I grew and harvested. The first thing that you want to do after you've harvested your onions is to cure them in a cool, dry, well-ventilated space. So I cured mine in my garage. I don't park my cars there, but with the high temp, it took about a good 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks for the stalk to be flexible and everything. This is onion that I've cleaned up. This is one straight out of the garden. I shook off the dirt. So basically cleaning up is snipping off the roots and trimming up your stalk. You can, some people use a hand length and they cut it off, or a fist length, and they cut it off and cut the roots, and that gives them more flexibility to twirl and tie up, or let me do it this way, twirl and tie up on the string. So the basic supplies that you're going to need to string up your onions are scissors and string, or twine or jute. I usually cluster mine in 8 to 10 onions on the string, and you can use I don't know, rope, something, or a cord, something a little stronger and heavier if you're going to do a longer or a heavier amount of onions collected on your string up. Okay, so after we've cleaned up our onions, we're ready to start stringing them up. So you're going to grab your string. Here I'm using a double strand here. Just some people use cord. I use twine or jute, and there's two different methods. One is with a single yarn, I crochet, sorry. One is with a single, or you can do a double, and I'll probably go into more detail on how to do that. So you put it up on your hook. So basically I'm going to just start you guys with one strand and about 2 feet. You don't want to go more than that, and you would bring it together, cut it off, and tie it. So we're gonna get started. I separated my onions out based on the, well, this is gonna be a short one, so I won't put that many on because you don't want it to be too heavy. So I'm just gonna do a double knot. Let me take this off. Of course the sun's coming out right when I'm trying to do this. And just for an example, there's 2 ways that you can do your knot. You can just flip it and cross it to put a knot, to put a loop, so that you can put your onion through, and that will hold as a knot. Let me get one. Usually you put your biggest one on the bottom. Let me see. I do my knots like this. I just grab it down and I get a big loop. So you put your onion in and it hangs. Well, I got too loose. And it'll hang on its own. So you're going to go with your larger onions. Red onions that I grow don't usually get that big. I'm gonna, like I said, you can use your, keep your stems long or short. This one's a little too long. What I'm gonna tell you first is you want to open up your jute, stick your onion in, and you're going to wrap it around both strings, or both pieces of jute. And then if you have enough, you can also go in between, or you can just continue to wrap it around and push down. So this one I'm just going to tuck under, wrap it around and tuck under. It may not look like much now, but once you get them stacked on with the weight, it'll hold it down. So we're going to do the same thing. Stick it through, wrap it around both. And if you are able to open it up and stick it through the middle, stick it through the middle, if you can see, and then you push down. It starts to naturally take its own shape. And if you have extras sticking out, you could just continue to wrap it around and tuck it in. So next is same process. I'm going to continue to do this all the way around as I sweat in this hot heat. So everybody has a different method and everything, and it's going to look different, but this is the end result. Some people could continue to go higher, and they have a cord that, because this weighs a lot right now. So basically what you would do, hang it up in a cool, dry area. And as you need your onions, you just cut the onions from the top on down to the bottom. And it's just presentable. It's a nice way to gift a neighbor with some onions, or just store it in your pantry. Now you know how to string your own onions up. It's neat, it's organized, and it's pretty in your pantry, or you can gift a neighbor or friend some onions. Okay, so I hope that you found this information helpful, and if you like this information in this video, give it a like. Thank you, and stay abundantly rooted and grounded. And you, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe. And you guys encourage me as I encourage you. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.